Hi everyone, welcome back to Teach and Worthy Talk Wellbeing. I'm Simon Worth. My business is Catalyst Wellbeing. I'm a wellbeing performance and mindset coach, and this is Teach.
Otherwise known as David Williams, and have my own business, Power of One Fitness, where we work on helping people be the best they can be mentally and physically through fitness and nutrition.
Excellent. So we're going to talk today about habits. Where do our habits come from, and how easy is it to change them? I think that we all have things that we do, whether it's, I guess when we're talking about habits, it's subconscious habits, perhaps. Yeah. So where do those come from? How do we start on that road, and how do we go about changing them and be successful at it?
Yeah, well, habits. It's a very good question. Where do they come from? And some can be traced back to childhood, I'm sure. Some can be traced to life events, I'm sure. But yeah, that's a brilliant question. Where do they come from?
Yeah, I think it's the problem is it's everything that influences our lives from when we were born, I guess. What we've witnessed in friends, family around us, parents, school. I guess that's the starting point, perhaps. Yeah. Maybe we did something, we were allowed to continue it, or we saw somebody else behaving a certain way, and we thought that was the right thing to do. But in terms of how you change habits, I think the first thing to do is to become aware of what you're doing. Yeah. And I think it all comes from awareness. So if I know that every night at 3 a.m. I'm sneaking downstairs to the fridge, then I can do something about it. If I'm doing that subconsciously, then that's a little bit harder.
We might be sleepwalking.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I think being aware of what it is you're doing. Yeah. That's where a bit of mindfulness comes in. Just being present in the moment. Giving attention to what you're doing at as many parts of the day as you can.
But some habits aren't helpful to us. Some habits, like cleaning your teeth, are helpful to us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it's a good question to ask yourselves. I think is what am I doing and why am I doing it? I guess is that what you'd say as a
yeah. So if I'm doing these things, is it helping me to where I want to get to? Is it helping me be the person I want to be? Is it helping me achieve a particular goal? And say be aware of it, and then question it. And is it something I want to do? Is it helping me? Is it actually harming me in some way? Whether that's physical, mental, or taking me further away from my goal. So I think that's the key thing. And in terms of changing habits, I think it starts with that conscious effort, that conscious action to do a particular thing, and then over time that slowly you slowly replace a bad habit with a good one, or to move away from words like bad or good. It's moving away from a habit that perhaps isn't very helpful to one that's more productive and getting you to where you want to be.
Yeah, so it's having that conscious thought right at the start is key to changing anything, isn't it?
Yeah, so noticing. Yeah.
So noticing, and not necessarily judging to start off with, but just noticing and naming it, and calling it out, and going, okay, I'm doing this. You don't have to put judgment on that, as you say. You don't have to say, is it good? Is it bad? I'm just doing this. Yeah. And calling and noticing what you're doing to start off with.
Yes, there's no benefit in the judgment. So, why am I doing this? Oh God, what an idiot! Or that isn't helpful, because that isn't going to help you solve the problem. It's not going to help you create a new habit. Okay, why am I doing this? Is it helpful? No, it's not. Okay, well, what could I do instead that would be more helpful? Yeah. And it's there's no need for the judgment. There's no need for the self-deprecating abuse.
No, and one of the things, a lot of us do habits because they make us feel safe, right? We feel safe within the habit.
Absolutely.
And one of the things I often talk about is knowing your elephant.
Yes.
Yeah. And so in your brain, just it's really simply, there's two parts to the brain. You've got your primal brain, if you like, that likes to feel comfort and safe, and then you've got your logical, thinky brain that likes to think it's in charge. But really, the primal brain that will keep you safe is in charge. So when it feels scared, and that's the bit we call the elephant, sorry. And so when if an elephant feels scared, it goes down paths it knows, it goes down places it feels comfortable with.
Right.
And no matter how much rational, logical, thinky stuff's going on, if you're not comfortable and feeling safe, then your elephant's always going to take you down.
Yeah.
So it's about we'll talk about redefining the paths for the elephant to walk down, if you see what I mean, or to go down when to feel safe.
Yeah, so again, it's conscious thought, what's going to help me to where I want to get to, what's going to help me in my life.
That's the logical,
self-defeating.
Logical thinky part of the brain, the rider on the elephant. But and it can be in control for a certain amount of time. But that elephant's a big, strong beast, and it'll take the rider eventually where it wants to go.
Yeah, and I think it also sort of ties in. I think one of the most dangerous things in business is, well, we've always done it this way.
Yeah.
So okay, well, how's that working for you now? Sometimes if you want different results, you need to make different choices, and or rather, you don't need to do anything, but it can be more helpful to make different choices. So be aware of what you're doing. Is it helping you achieve what you want to achieve? And if it's not, look at replacing the unhelpful habit with a better one, and then making sort of conscious effort each and every day to repeat that better habit.
Okay, so first, to change it, things to think about are my where have my habits come from? Why am I doing them? So first of all, what are my habits? Then why am I doing them? And then how can I change them if I need to change them? Or I feel that by changing them, my life, etc., would improve. So those are three key questions.
Question why you're doing it, because you might not be able to, and it might not always be beneficial to go back to, well, I do this because my mum did this and her mum did that, and but actually, why am I doing this from the point of view of, is it actually helping me achieve what I want to achieve? Is it helping me be happier? Okay,
so things to question, and that's, I think, a direction that we went in the last episode, was left you with a question. So there's 3 questions to think about, I think, this time. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? And will changing that make my life better?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Hope that's useful for you, and see you in the next one.
See ya. Cheers.